What's up, YouTube? I've been watching a lot of videos, obviously, on YouTube. Like I always do, a lot of videos that get me think about certain subjects I want to talk about. Um, and I was watching this one video. The dude was doing things that changed about him over his weight loss thing. He used to be a really heavy set guy, and now he's like thin, muscular, and all that. Um, and he was saying weird things that changed about him, and it got me thinking. One of the things that I like to change about me when I start losing weight, which got me thinking about a subject, like all things do. Um, but anyways, this subject is aspects I love about myself and aspects that I hate about myself. I'm going to start with the hate because normally when you start with the bad, it makes the good seem a whole lot better. So, yeah. Um, anyways, one big thing that I hate about myself is my voice. I used to actually love my voice. I, I thought I had the best voice in the world. Um, I had people tell me I had a good voice. Of course, these people were family, so don't really count. They kind of have to tell you. Well, they don't have to, but they feel they want to make you feel better, kind of thing. Um, but anyways, so for the longest time, several years, I loved my voice. Up until the point one day, somebody told me they thought I was gay because of the way my voice was. So I decided to record myself and play it. And come to find out, they were right. Okay, so not only does my voice make me sound gay, but it makes me sound a lot younger than what I am. So I am 22 now. My birthday was August the 18th, so I'm just turned 22. But when I hear myself talk through a recorder, to me it drags way too much. It's too high pitched. It um it's it squeaks a lot. To me that sounds like a gay 13-year-old boy. And it's just I hate it. I hate my voice. It is very uncomfortable to me now, but yet I still sing a lot. Even though I know my voice is bad, especially when I sing, I still sing a lot. I can't give up singing. It is impossible. If I hear a song that I like come on the radio, I have to sing along. It's something I can't control. It's literally a habit by now. So, yeah. I don't when it comes to singing, I don't really care what other people think. I'm going to do it either way. But I still hate my voice. So that's the first thing I hate about myself. The second thing would be, um, okay. There's two things that kind of go hand in hand together. Um, but I'm going to go ahead and do them both separately. My eyes. My eyes are kind of weird to my face. They're squinted too small. When I look into the camera or mirror, to me it looks like my eyes are closed, even though they're not. Not only that, but they're wide. Like They seem too close to the middle of my face, but yet they also seem too close to this side of my face. And it's kind of weird like that. And I don't really get the reason why, but it's just the way it is. No, there's really three things that go hand in hand there. But I'm going to go ahead and do the one that I was thinking of first. My lips, my mouth. My mouth seems way too small. I don't know. I just now started noticing it, like, literally recently, like a few weeks ago. My mouth is, like, incredibly small. And it's just, I just noticed it. I was like, why does it look that way? Why have I not noticed this before? I mean, obviously, I can open my mouth very wide, but when I'm just. It's like weird. There's some people, I would actually prefer to be one of those people who their mouth goes across their face. Just because right now, with me noticing it being this small, weird. Third thing that I was thinking about that had to do in common with those two is my ears. This is something I had a problem for years. My ears, that is weird. Normally, when I look at my ears, they are ginormous. Like, why do they look smaller today? Is it the way my camera is? Because normally, like, my ears would look like that big around and cover my entire head. Why is that? They're not big like they normally are. Huh. That's weird. So I guess that's something that just magically got fixed. Because normally my ears look way too big. Either that or it's just because the camera on this phone is having some sort of weird effect on my body. That is weird. Okay. So I'm not worried about that right now. My ears actually look perfect through. I think it's just this camera because normally they look way too big. Now they just look perfect size and everything. That's really the reason why I never, from the time I was little, like a kid, like 10 years old, I didn't like getting my hair cut too short. Um, or even bald at all because when I did, my ears just stuck out way too much. That was something that's been a struggle with me for years, and it kind of made me look. Nobody else compared me to him. It was only me. I compared myself to Dumbo, the elephant. Like, my ears were way too big for my head. Apparently they somehow fix themselves magically. Like, I don't know. They actually look good right now. My screen just blinked. Why? I hope it's not because these cracks on my phone. I hope the color's not going out already. But, so that was the third thing that had to do similarity with my face. I actually love the size of my nose. It's not too big, not too small. I love the distance of my forehead from my eyebrows. I love my smooth skin. I actually do. Okay, this is kind of a love and hate thing. My hair. There's like I spend hours a day. Of course, not right now because my hair is short right now. I'm actually going through a process I'm trying to grow the back out really long. And after the back's got really long, grow the top to about 8 inches. And still get the sides fade up. Eventually let it all grow out and just getting a trim every now and then. And just pretty much combine the mullet with the pompadour kind of thing. I talked about this on several videos. So right now the top and sides are short. It's got a little bit of length in the back, not much. But I do love my hair. I work on it hours a day. But at the same time, I hate my hair. When it starts growing out for a while, I notice calyx, which is something I really don't like. I start noticing if I don't do it constantly, grooming my hair, there's some days I wake up with bad hair. But if I do it constantly, it's crazy. I am actually able to style my hair so much that it will not fall out of shape. Like, it stays in one spot all through the night and just actually looks better when I first wake up than what it did when I fell asleep. It is crazy like that. But then there's some days where I'm not working on it as much, so I get bad morning head. So me and my hair have a kind of love-hate relationship. I have to say that's really all the things I hate about me. If I think of something else, I'll probably say it later. But I'm going to go straight to the things I like about me. One thing I like about myself is... Oh no, I did think of something else I hate about myself. For years, from the time I was a kid, I got complimented on it so much. And when I got complimented on it, I was like, you want to trade? My eyelashes. I always have girls commenting on my long eyelashes. I go like, why do you like them? Why do you want long eyelashes? I hate them. Like, they get tangled up so much, and I have to pluck at them, and it aggravates me so much. If y'all ever see me doing this with my eyes, it's because they're getting tangled up. I'm pretty sure I did it in several videos. They're getting tangled up right now as we speak. Like, it is aggravating. That's really what made me think of this. Like, I seriously pluck them out all the time, and I hate it. And the fact that people comment about them, like compliment me on them, just makes it even worse. Like, I hate my eyelashes. I don't see why girls want long eyelashes so much. Okay, now to the things I like about myself. Okay. Number one would be my view on life itself. The fact that there's not a lot of people like this. I wish there were more people like this. Just go out and enjoy nature. Just look at the sky, the birds, the trees. It's all, nobody really takes the time to pay attention to the little things. And it's the little things that are the most beautiful in life. And it's amazing. So yeah, I love the little things. It's just perfect. So my views on life is really one of the major things that I like about myself. Another thing that I like about myself is I have never been closed-minded. I have always been open-minded. I've been willing to try new things all the time. Um, you gave me a new type of food, I would try it. If I didn't like it, I would say it's not really my style, but I would try it. You showed me a new type of music. I would definitely listen to it. I would go like, hey, literally when I was younger, the only things I listened to were country and Christian. Now I listen to rockabilly, jive, jazz, blues, pop, rock, heavy metal, indie rock, classic rock, southern rock. Um, Really, most of it revolving around rock and country, but yeah. I listen to pretty much everything. The only thing I will not listen to, I have tried it. Some songs that I do like, some artists that I like. But really, the only thing I really don't like as much as anything else is rap and hip hop. I mean, I like Akon, I like Eminem, I like Soldier Boy. I like a few songs by Rick Ross, being I think it's called Gas Money or Grease Money, and then So Specificated and Hustlin'. Those are the songs I like by Rick Ross. I like Flow Rider's song Whistle. I like 2 Chainz song We Own This. I like the song by Wiz Khalifa. Um, See You Again. That's pretty much it for rap and hip hop. Anything else, I'm really not a big fan of. Although, if I hear a song and I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Most rap and hip hop, I'm really not a fan of. Um, but I am very open minded. I love trying new things. My goal is to actually travel the world and experience new experiences. Um, of course, I need to save up a lot of money to do that, but hey. I've even thought about if I end up liking a certain country so much, I might even decide to move there for good. Like, literally. Um, but yeah, my views on life is one thing I love about myself. How open minded I am. That's another thing I like about myself. Um, let's see. I love my smooth skin, like I said earlier. My skin is just like my my baby smooth, pretty much. The only thing I hate about my smooth skin is I cannot shave. If I shave, I have too much of a baby face, and to me, baby face is not attractive. It's cute. It's not attractive. It, like, how could anybody like having a baby face? It's like I said, it's cute, but it's not attractive. Like, it's just weird. A 20-year-old, 30-year-old man comes up to you, and he looks like a baby, pretty much. It's just no. So I don't shave that often. I do different styles of beards occasionally, but I like having a beard because it gets rid of that baby face. Um, but I do like the smooth skin around my cheeks and my forehead, my nose. Um, it really, I, I like my smooth skin other than the baby face part. Um, but yeah. Um, so there's the baby face. No, not baby. The smooth skin. My views on life. And what was the other one? Um, my open mindedness. So another thing I really love about me is my legs. in a non-weird way, obviously. There, I mean, I'm not proud of this, but because of the incident that happened, it caused me to appreciate my legs a whole lot more. I'm not bragging. I'm definitely not proud of what I did. I was wrong in every single form of the way. But when I was about 14 years old, I was in this place called William S. Halls. It wasn't a very good place. It was a place for behavioral kids. And I was there for bad reasons, running away from home. I attacked people, just different things. I had a lot of anger issues growing up that I'm glad I finally got worked out. Um, in fact, I consider myself a pacifist. I hate violence. I will not fight anybody. If somebody tried to fight me, I would literally just stand there as they punched my face in. Um, and that is like I have done that. My brother, unfortunately, also has a bad violence thing, and I have sit there while he went after me with baseball bats, knives. I just sit. The only time I really fought back is when my life was genuinely in danger, and I had to. Otherwise, I would die. He's come after me with knives, and that was. But he come after me with his fist, his legs, baseball bats, like anything. I would just sit there and let him beat on me. So I have changed for the best. Um, I do consider myself a high quality like to the extreme pacifist kind of thing. I hate violence in general. Um, I try to keep myself away from it. But anyways, back to the story of the reason why I appreciate my legs a lot. Um, even though I don't appreciate what I did. Um, when I was 14 years old, I had a lot of anger issues, and it got me put in hospitals time after time again. I was in this one hospital, William S. Halls, and my mother came and visited me. After she came and visited me and left without even giving me a hug, I got the great idea to try to escape, try to make it to her car. Um, and I'm sorry. But anyways, as I was trying to do this, she was already out the door, so I tried I tried everything. I was pushing my way through and everything. They got me tackled down. They had me held down, arms and legs. I couldn't move my arms or head or anything at all. And they 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 had my legs down too, but I was to get my legs released, and a guy standing behind me. He is about 3 times the size I am now, and pretty much nothing but muscle. Like he and I was only 14 years old at this time. Um, I kicked him across the room, about 4 foot across the room, into the wall, and I didn't realize how much of an impact I had. For some reason, he's been gone for a few weeks, so he came in 2 weeks later. He had one of those things around his arm, neck brace, and everything. Like, apparently I shattered his, but I broke his rib, kind of. Um, his rib broke, his, neck kind of, it didn't break, but it sprung. Like he had like cracks in his neck, and his arm broke. So I mean, I'm not proud of what I did at all, but I didn't even believe it. I asked him, "Hey man," because I was a lot calmer, and me, when I'm calm, I'm pretty much friends with everybody. I was like, "Hey man, what happened to you?" Um, he was like, "You did this." I was like, "What you talking about?" He was like, "You know that day you kicked me across the room?" I was like, "Yeah. What about it?" He's like, "You did this." I was like, I seriously got a wide expression. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Like, I seriously started stuttering right then and there. I was like, I'm so sorry, man. Um, so, I'm not proud of what I did, but because of that incident, I am very proud of my legs. Like, it has showed me that I have a lot of lower body strength, in me. Um, and I mean, even though I am extremely, I do have a lot of strength in me, and I appreciate that strength. Um, I don't plan on using it for anything other than what getting in shape and looking fit. That's pretty much all I care about with strength. I mean, I do sometimes show off and like to arm wrestle people, but other than that, I'm not a very violent guy anymore. I've definitely changed for. So, anyways, my leg strength, my smooth skin, my my views on life, and then my open mindedness. I had one more that I was wanting to say, but I can't remember what it was. Well, this isn't what I was wanting to say, but it is something that's good about me that I do appreciate about myself. I am genuinely a caring person. I there has never been I have been angry with people, but normally I get over it within less than a day. Like I go back once I'm over, I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry. Let's make up. And then we go about our days as if nothing ever happened. Of course, some people who don't have the same mindset with me ends up deciding they won't be my friends anymore, which is okay, I guess. But anyways, I am a very caring person. I treat everybody. I love everybody. Pretty much equally. I have never hated anybody other than one person. There has been one person I hated, and that's because, okay, right, growing up, he wasn't ever around. So, um, after a while, I grown a resentment to him, and I was like, and it was really because I loved him that I hated him. It was like, how were you never there for me, kind of thing. But luckily, I got a chance a few summers back, spend a while with him, and I spoke to him. We talked. Um, we we worked on the farm. I went up there to his job with him. I, I we pretty much spent a while together that summer. He got me working, doing tree, and after spending time with him and understanding why what happened happened, I grown. Okay, I appreciate him a lot more than what did before. Um, I appreciated him a lot more than what I did before, and we don't have a father son relationship. In fact, our relationship is way better than what it would have ever been if he had never left. Like we are literally able to sit there and talk for hours just about life itself kind of thing. He's more like a best friend and a brother than a father. Like it's that great. So things happen for a reason. Um, I literally love my father. I appreciate him, and he couldn't be there growing up. I do appreciate what he's done, and I understand him a lot more now. So that was the only person I ever hated in my entire life, and luckily now I don't hate him anymore. So that's good. Um, but other than that, I never held a grudge towards anybody. You could beat me with your full strength. I'd be like the next day, go like, "Hey, how you doing? What you up to this weekend? You want to hang out?" Like, it's literally that type of thing. I I might forgive people way too easily. I mean, I'm not going to let myself get walked on. Don't get me wrong. If you come stealing from me every day, yeah, I'm going to forgive you, but I'm not going to let it happen again, kind of thing. You can forgive without forgetting, like. But I still love them. I still appreciate them, but like I'm not to the point where I'm letting myself get walked on. But I have never held a grudge towards anybody other than my father, of course, which luckily that grudge is finally gone. It's really lifted a huge burden off shoulders. I'm much more happier because of it. Um, so yeah, still can't remember that other thing I was wanting to say. But yeah, that's everything I love and hate about me so far. I mean, there was one other thing I loved about me, but I can't remember it right off the bat.